The universe we see through a telescope and experience via the internet is the secondary universe. The universe within is the primary universe. Human consciousness is actually a participation in the greater Earth consciousness. It is not we who possess consciousness, but it is the planet that allows us to participate in its consciousness. Likewise, each planet in our solar system contains its unique consciousness and frequency, all contributing to a larger multi-leveled heliospheric consciousness. How can we perceive a new level and way of thinking about the universe or even the solar system? By withdrawing our attention from the outer realm and placing it on the inner realm. Once we are established within the center of our own being, we can ask again, what are the planets? How can I experience them? What relation do they have to me, to the Earth, to the Sun, to evolution? The galaxy is the fundamental building block of the universe. The galactic being is the whole galaxy itself, awakened as a super being. We are each cells that make up one galactic being. The solar system is a galactic thought molecule, and the planets are its electronic thought units. This is one whole system, a whole entity with multi-leveled facets, each with its own set of frequencies. Earth, or planetary consciousness, is merely an attribute of solar consciousness, the consciousness of the local star and its planetary system. The human brain in relation is merely a processing system. The human is literally a walking biopsychic antenna. The transistor unit of our antenna connects with the planetary orbits and the resonances held by each planet. The interplanetary field is the largest area in our solar system held together by the local star, the Sun. But this is still only a micro part of the total area of the solar system. The Milky Way is a part of a cluster of about 36 galaxies called the local group, and only constitutes a small volume of the total area of the local group, its neighborhood. The largest member of the local group is the Andromeda Galaxy, a spiral galaxy visible to the eye. The billions of solar systems in our galaxy rotate around the center of the Milky Way at a speed of approximately 300 kilometers per second. It takes more than 200 million years to finish a complete cycle around the center of the Milky Way. In 4 billion years, Earth has traveled 20 times around the center of the galaxy. Alpha Centauri is the solar system nearest to us. But what does this mean? What does it mean in relation to the law of time and the evolution of consciousness? The word planet means wandering star, for the planets seem to move faster and more erratically than fixed stars. To the galaxy, the planets are infinitely small electron-like objects orbiting the star. Each planet has a specific function in the solar system, just as each solar system has a specific function within the whole galaxy. The purpose of a planet is to hold different levels or stages of consciousness in orbital order. In prehistory, planets are recognized by people of different cultures to play different mythological roles. Some of this has been passed down to us in the Western astrology system. Hindu astrology has its own system, as do Taoist and Chinese astrology. In most traditions, the planets are viewed as symbols of the personality and emotional social human behaviors. These traditions view the planetary world as the world of the soul, with the sun as the middle point, or core field of consciousness. These meanings are derived from mythic or preliterate levels of consciousness. In the historic consciousness or scientific consciousness of the last 500 or 600 years, planets are no longer understood from a prehistoric or pre-materialistic view. Modern-day scientists focus mainly on the physical traits of the planets, such as atmosphere, density, weight, etc. Little, if any, credence is given to the psychological or consciousness aspects. Scientists are genuinely looking for life, but life as defined on Earth. Information feedback varies according to the quality of input. Consider the influence of the planet on our psyche, according to their harmonic periodicity. The Saturn synodic cycle is 378 days, 18 times 21. There is great resonance in these numbers, indicating a larger harmonic orchestration to the solar system and the universe. The planet Mars has a 780-day synodic cycle, 13 times 60, and Venus has a 584-day synodic cycle as the evening and morning star, 73 times 8. The 378-day Saturn loops coincide with Earth's annual orbit to create a return cycle every 29 years. These harmonic periodicities resonate with various flows of consciousness within our biological order that affects us in many ways of which we are mostly unconscious. This is a main focus of astrology. Cosmic history places special interest on the orbital positions of the different planets to each other. The influence of the other planets to Earth is actually the influence of the frequency of the other planets in their orbits, and in their synodic and cyclical occurrence in relationship to the noosphere. They have certain patterns. For example, the Moon sets up a pattern of 27, 28, and 29 days. From the heliospheric perspective, planets are arranged and interpreted according to their orbital position in relation to the Sun. In the heliospheric planetary arrangement, there are 10 primary planets, each with 2 flows, a galactic karmic flow, GK, and solar prophetic flow, SP. Galactic karmic represents the heliospheric inhalation, when the Sun inhales galactic karmic energy into itself, and solar prophetic represents the heliospheric exhalation, when the Sun exhales solar prophetic energy. Galactic karmic represents the pre-conscious field of influence and the primal powers of becoming. Solar prophetic represents the subliminal field of influence and the resonant powers of return. These 2 flows represent the circulation of time within the solar system or heliosphere. The right side of the body is galactic karmic, and the left side is solar prophetic. The entirety of the solar interplanetary thought form is contained within the human body. The planets can be found within the digits of the 4 extremities, which hook up the body in a binary crossover pattern. Right hand, 5 outer planet frequencies, and left hand, 5 inner planet frequencies. Right foot, 5 inner planet frequencies, and left foot, 5 outer planetary frequencies. This is the fundamental structure of the cosmic essence within the body. From this perspective, there are 20 attributes of planetary relationships. Each planet has a galactic karmic aspect and also a solar prophetic aspect. These correspond with 20 solar seals, each being in either galactic karmic or solar prophetic heliospheric flow. Incidentally, the sum of the 2 solar seals of each pair of adjacent planets in the flows adds up to 19. The 10 planetary orbits are paired with each other to form 5 circuits that carry different qualities of heliospheric consciousness. Pluto and Mercury, Circuit 1, Neptune and Venus, Circuit 2, Uranus and Earth, Circuit 3, Saturn and Mars, Circuit 4, Jupiter and Maldek, Circuit 5. These 10 planetary orbits and 5 circuits are contained within the 140-unit telectron interplanetary master grid that serves as a fourth-dimensional map of the solar system. 140 equals 5 times 28, or 7 times 20. These 140 units serve as the telepathic coordinates of all 5 circuits. Orbits 3 and 8, Earth and Uranus, located on the 3rd circuit, hold great significance as they are connected by the 28-day solar-lunar orbital cycle, which holds both the atomic and telepathic fields. This circuit is located entirely within the heart chakra, signifying that only unconditional love can activate the biotelepathic Earth Spirit speaking tube. In cosmic science, Earth is viewed as a particular genre among many types of planets, within a highly fluid, electronically interactive plasma universe. Within the plasma universe, different levels and stages are divided up from transducing, stepping up and stepping down electrical charges. Flux tubes at one time connected the consciousness circuits of the 10 planets at their magnetic poles. Etheric spiraling electronic force fields meant to pulse with binary sunspot cycles. Solar flares can be linked to a solar thought form moderated by the sun as a binary sunspot cycle. The solar flares directly affect Earth's electromagnetic field, increasing its plasmas and electromagnetism. The excess plasmas flow into the magnetic poles and create what is known as the auroras, australis in the south and borealis in the north. According to cosmic science, information regarding the poles is stored in the 5th secret chamber of the Great Pyramid of Ra. These flux tubes were disturbed by the destruction and disruption of planetary orbits 4 and 5, Mars and Maldek, and further disturbed by the artificial time frequency of planet orbit 3, Earth. When the 5th planet was destroyed and Mars rendered inoperable, these interplanetary flux tubes were shut down, as explained in previous volumes. Now, during this present time of interplanetary electromagnetic disorder, oceanic life, namely whales and dolphins, have been assisting in holding the Earth's frequency in balance. When the cycle commences and begins again, the Sun will gain a new level of evolutionary balance.